Entry and exit strategy while trading. What's up, guys? It's your man Tricky T, and I'm an artist currently trading forex to fund my music. And the goal for this year is $100,000. Come with me on this journey. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. It does a lot for the channel. Thank you. This is going to be a very brief video because I am on the move. I'm actually on my way to the studio. Now, there's a guy called Aliu Sanubo. Did I get that right? Hope I got that right for my last video. Yeah, so Aliu Sanubo says that I should talk about entry and exit. So I want to do that real quick here, real quick, so that we can all get it. So now, first, let me say this: there is no perfect or right or wrong entry and exits, right? Entries and exits depend on your strategy. So whatever strategy you are trading with has its own entry and exit criteria. I don't know if you get that. So if you are maybe using ORB, there's entry and exit strategy for that. If you're using CTR, that's candle ring theory, there is a strategy, entry and exit strategy for that. If you are a swing trader like myself, there is an entry and exit strategy. Every strategy has its own rules for entry and exit. But I'm going to show you one entry and exit that I did for a trade late last month. I think I did about 120 pips from that trade, and then I will show you how I entered and why I entered, and then the exit point. So let me go into trading view. Let me take you guys into my screen where it happens. Right? For this trade, I traded a particular chart pattern, right? And the chart pattern I traded is called the head and shoulders pattern. Now, this time frame that you're seeing, it's a 4-hour time frame. That's why I actually like trading at. So the head and shoulders pattern, as you can see, there's a left shoulder, there's a head, and then there's a right shoulder, right? That's the pattern. That's the chart pattern I traded. Right now, if you are trading this chart pattern, it tells you that when price comes to the neckline is here. When price comes to the neckline and breaks the neckline, you sell. That is how you trade this neck and shoulders or head and shoulders chart pattern. There are a lot of people that have made videos about it, but this is my own, just a brief understanding. You can watch more videos about it. So for this trade, I waited, and of course the good thing is when you see a chart pattern form on a 4-hour time frame, it has a higher chance of working out than when you see it form on a 15 minutes time frame or a 5 minutes time frame. You understand? On a 4-hour time frame, it has a higher chance of working out, right? So if you can see, so I needed the candle to break the neckline, which is this area here, and if you can see, there has been a lot of I've been trying to break it, see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, about 7 different candles have tried to break this region, but it didn't break it, and that's the neckline, right? This candle also came all the way to 2,27650, but came back and closed at around 3,288. I waited, and then the next candle formed. And then it retraced up onto 3,295.346. When it got there and then it didn't go above and started coming down, I entered the trade around 3,28600, right? And guys, as you can see, it went all the way down. The trade went all the way down. The candle went all the way down up until 3,257, blah 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 blah. But I was able to get about 120 pips out of this before I broke out of the trade, right? That was how I traded this. Yeah. Now, if you understand chart patterns and you understand how to trade chart patterns, you know that when you are trading a neck and a shoulders pattern, the idea is that once the next candle, after the head and the shoulders are formed, once a candle breaks the neckline, you enter. Once it breaks the neckline, and that's what I did, and I was able to get 120 pips. But of course, it went way more than 120 pips. I think it did over almost about 200 pips, you know. But I held for 120 pips and I went out, and that's how I entered that trade. So bro, when it comes to entries and exits, it all depends on the strategy you are trading, right? So every strategy that you're trading has its own entry and exit. I hope this helps. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Just love for the channel. Thank you. I'm out to the studios. We're gonna make some music, which is what I love doing, and that's why I started trading forex. So I come your way again in the next video. Peace out. Keep trading. Bless up.